Greetings, Earthbound Travelers. Welcome to the night's episode of Will of the Dice presents The Scions of Oblivion. This is episode 34, Tea Time. I am Tyr the DM, world's okayest DM, and have the shirt to prove it. I will be your host for this evening. Before we begin, I do have to remind you that this is for mature audiences. If you are not part of a mature audience, GTFO. If you don't know what GTFO means, RTFM. If you don't know what that means, there's a thing called Google. I'm not going to hold your hand on this one. Before we get started, we do have some announcements to make, some introductions to perpetrate, and then we'll get into tonight's episode. For starting off with our announcements, Locke.
Hi gamers, I'm Locke, and I'm here to talk to you about our fine partners in this endeavor, Level Up Dice. Fine purveyors of luxury dice for all your sexy dice needs. And tonight, I'm going to talk to you about the blue Howlite and brass Truestone dice. Now, if you don't know, Truestone dice, that's what happens when you take. They take and they water jet cut semi-precious stones into dice, and they are amazing. I happen to have here a set of solid hematite, I can speak, hematite dice made by Level Up. They are amazing. They're some of my favorite dice. I roll them all the time. But when they cut dice out of semi-precious stones, there's chunks left over. There's bits that they can't use. They're not big enough to make dice out of. So they grind those chunks down into powder, and then they put them into molds along sometimes with other powders of different materials that were cut away from other things that they have now powdered, and then they bind them together with resin. So you wind up with a die that is 80% semi-precious stone and 20% resin, and they come up with some really interesting, cool patterns that you couldn't get in nature. And tonight we're talking about the blue Howlite and brass Truestone dice. These are, the blue Howlite is a electric blue. It's very rich. It's almost opalescent, given by the picture. And then there's bits of brass melded in through it, some of which is the traditional goldish color that brass should be. Some of it has taken on a slight patina, so it's gone a little greenish, which matches with the blues really nicely. These are gorgeous dice, and you should check them out. And in order to check them out, you're going to go through our portal, because it makes us look good to the company, and you want us to look good, right? So that portal is https://bit.ly/L, Will of the Dice, all one word. Go check that out. And check out all the other new Truestone sets that they've put up in the new releases section. You won't regret them, and you can look at anything else on the site. You know people who need dice, you need dice, we all need dice. So go to that. The link, once again, is bit.ly/LUD, Will of the Dice, all one word. Go and check those out. Also, I would like to thank our musicians who have provided music for tonight's show. The music makes our experience better. It makes your experience better. It makes everybody happier. Makes the game richer and the world seem more lived in. Raises tension and stakes and pulls on your heartstrings and all of that. Those musicians are Michael Gelfi. They are Kevin MacLeod. They are Dwergar. They are... I've forgotten to who's the new one?
That's all we got for tonight.
That's all we got for tonight. And our very own Patrick Taylor. Thanks, Pants!
Awesome, thank you. And to talk about our One Community, One campaign, Alice.
Hi, everyone. We're still looking for entries for our initiative, One Community, One campaign, where we give a shout out to a small business in the hobby space, and we help them by giving them the shout out so that more people know about them. They can go to their websites, they can get business and help contribute to the economy, help them, not be in as tough as a spot, because our community, for a lot of merchandise, has been suffering with the pandemic, and we're all in this together. So if you have a small business, if you have a friend who has a small business, please email the number 1 COM, the number 1 CAM at willofthedice.com.
Awesome.
And we at Will of the Dice do not condone the use of nicotine products such as vaping, cigarettes, and cigars. Nicotine is an addictive substance, and we want all of you to be happy and healthy. Though some of us may be users of such products, we do not encourage their use. If you already do use and are looking to quit or are trying to quit, there are resources out there, and we encourage and support you in that endeavor.
Awesome. Thank you so much. They said they could hear someone breathing. That was probably me. Hopefully that fixed it. If not, I don't know. So, that is the announcements out of the way. We'll make more announcements at the end of the show. Let's go ahead and get the introductions so we can get tonight's game started.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, and I'll be the voice of Vinfira tonight, the 19-year-old super grumpy half-elf sorcerer who's become completely disenchanted with this world. She's got extra pale skin, ice blue eyes, and long dark blue hair, and is used to being an outsider, and currently is trying to avoid being grabbed by Angramora, the Shadow Realm. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hey everybody, it's me, Patrick, the voice of Tosh, the fallen prince of the Sword of Hope. Akatosh has recently been reunited with his friends, and he has had his memories more or less restored to him. And with that, he is now ready to save the world and also restore, hopefully, himself to his regular form. And you can find me on Twitter at PeculiarPatrick.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Alice, the voice of Dainty Santhy Jelbing Gigglebox Pincushion Monfree, the 20-year-old gnome rogue with short, fluffy, strawberry blonde hair and light caramel-colored skin, always dressed in dark thieves' clothes, becoming a lot more disillusioned with the world, a lot more paranoid than she used to be, and just hoping and praying that Antivar is going to keep up his end of what he says that he's going to. Not that she has a lot of faith in it, because she's double-crossed them 10 too many times. And you can find me on Twitter at Cap'nCuppyCake.
Hi gamers, I'm still Clark, and tonight I'll be playing Karak Stoutheart, who is your full orc cleric, recently reunited and taken back into his tribe after years away. He despite feeling a sense of peace and at home because they managed to eliminate a threat that had loomed over his tribe for a very long time, he has a very deep sense of duty and is going to see through his commitment to be the voice of the Scions and help the rest of his chosen family save the world. You can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patients at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with an H.
And as I said at the beginning of this, I'm Tyr the DM, world's okayest DM. And you can find me on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. That being said, the night's safe word, as always, is porcelain. Is there any requests before we get started?
Not the face.
I've got my tissues ready.
When last we left the party, they had made it to Istrazilion, the Lost Isle. They had become united with Zaraj's family. One second here. They had reunited with Zaraj's mate, Palm. They had discovered that a volcano that had been dormant for centuries, suddenly active, and that a piece of the Heartstone, the fabled item that would raise the Ancient Ones, had been discovered. Having went to the elders at that time, the elders being attacked, they were able to save the elders and prove that they were there on a mission, which granted them the piece of the Heartstone that had been found. So you all have that. It's being guarded by war wizards currently, but you have access to it should you need. We start, however, the next morning. A beautiful morning on the Lost Isle as a reunited family takes a picnic, walking through a beautiful field, multicolored flowers looking almost gemstone-like with their delicate petals, soft butterflies dancing on the breeze, and the sense of the tropical jungle that lies off in the distance, mingling with the salt water of the sea. Your father, Dandy, will look to you as he lugs the picnic basket. It sure was nice of you to agree to come with us on this picnic, kiddo.
Well, I mean, you're my parents.
Oh, shit, hold on. For whatever reason, there's a box I checked that tells Discord not to show the music bot because it messes up our pictures. It unchecks every fucking session. So, sorry about that, guys. All right. Well, I mean, we haven't been around a lot, you know. I mean, but, you know, we'd like to get to know you better.
I mean, a lot of things have changed in the last 10 years.
Boy, howdy. They will stop Brenna and Dimble laying out the picnic basket and the large swath of food that they have brought with them. Meats and cheeses and breads and eggs and pies and cookies and cakes. And a beautiful set of china. Give me a history check, Dandy.
Okie dokie. Let's see how badly this goes. Go away, assistant. I wanted to open up my character sheet. 9!
All right, let me make a note of that. They will set out the spread, taking a seat, patting the ground in front of them with exuberance.
She'll sit down.
So, I guess the first question we have is, are you a member of the church too?
Well, I mean, when you guys didn't come back, you only left enough food until it wouldn't spoil, and after the money you left to get food after that ran out, I had to get money somewhere.
But if anything was to happen to us, Antivar was supposed to take care of you.
Her face will sour at the mention of his name. He did, sort of.
Ah, that boy. He always did have his head in the clouds, even back then. They will pour you a cup of tea, the aroma thick and inviting, and warm, as they will begin sipping theirs.
She'll have tea.
So, Brenna, the mother, will absently remark, "You know, I thought of you daily." Well, I would have had I remembered.
Memory, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What happened?
There was a shipwreck and a lot of people dead, and we wound up here. So, what rank did you make in the church?
I don't remember.
Well, given your last interaction with Antivar, you're now bishop.
Before that, though.
Before that, you had made it to a sergeant.
I was a sergeant. Then I got excommunicated.
Do what? But you're alive.
Well, I did die once.
So
I
you're not
actually
a.
died twice.
So you're not a bishop.
No.
Give me a perception check, Dandy.
This one should be better than the history check. Okay, that is a 16.
You will hear something under... Dimble will speak under his breath in Gnomish. Something along the lines of, that boy never could get anything right.
What do you mean by that?
By what?
You said that he couldn't get anything right.
Oh, you heard that. Ah. Damn it. Damn it, Dandy. Why did you have to come here? You were safe.
Well, not really. I mean, the world's ending. Which is why we're here. To stop it from ending.
And most importantly, you probably led them to us. Did Antivar help you get here?
No, he didn't help me get here.
Your brother's useless.
What?
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 I need 2 Constitution saving throws. Dandy.
I'll just roll 2. Okay. I have a 14 and a 7.
While you are talking with your father, you will notice out of the corner of your eyes your mother picking your pocket into the pouch where Antivar put the necklace, the sigil of the bishop.
Wait, what are you doing?
As you go to try to speak, your throat will tighten, as will the rest of your body, as you will feel paralysis course through you. It's nothing personal, little Jelbing. You figure we gotta survive. We tried hiding here. Figured nobody'd ever come looking for us here. But then you came. And if you were excommunicated, that means that they came. I'm sorry, child, but life is life, and sometimes you gotta live it. And sometimes that means hurting people you care about. You will hear a familiar voice. Oh, Father, must you be so dramatic? It is at this point that your body will seize and your heart will stop as you take 120 points of damage from the poison that was in your tea.
Ooh, she unconscious.
The last things heard or seen is Dimble taking the sigil of the bishop, putting it on his neck. The red-eyed ravens will get her if the tea doesn't. And then the world will fall black.
You earned it. You earned it.
You bastard.
Panning now back to the home of Zaraj, we have you find people waking.
Is Poet awake yet?
They are not. Zaraj and Bohm are very much sleeping in.
Then I will take the opportunity to step outside, pull out the cauldron, set it up, and begin procuring a breakfast feast for everyone. I will go and raid their kitchen for servingware, and I will pile plates of food taken from the cauldron upon the table and fill pitchers with coffee.
Awesome. While you're doing that, Dandy, give me a death save, please.
No, I'm not going to roll that d20. I'm going to roll this d20. Seven.
That is one fail. Please mark it as such. Karak, the smell of breakfast is thick in the air. The allure of coffee, for even those that don't drink it. Most people find the aroma to be invigorating and inviting. Others find it disgusting and horrid. But it will whiff through the home, calling to those of your companions that breakfast is to be had. Tosh, what are you doing at this moment?
Tosh would have probably said hello to Karak as he was in the kitchen. He would have probably just sat on the couch all night in a position of watching the door because he doesn't have to really sleep or eat. So he would have seen Dandy leave and would have said, "Good morning, Karak," as he's getting things together, and he'll probably go to the window and look at the time. Did Dandy say what time she was going to be back with her parents?
They did not.
Okay. He has no idea how long a picnic will take, so he really has no concern for being worried, but he'll go to the window for dramatic effect and look out there and try to see the world as it wakes up, because he's not paying attention to anything in particular. He's just going out looking at the window, because that's where Dandy went. And that's what Tosh is doing.
As you look out the window, you will see the amazement of dinosaurs being used as beasts of burden, pulling carts and wagons. You will see people greeting each other friendly like in the streets. This place seems untouched from the chaos and corruption of greed, want. This seems as a place that truly shares a common burden and thus a common goal. Dandy, may I have another death save, please?
Yep. 11!
That is a pass. Please mark it as such. Venfira.
Ven tends to sleep really heavy, and typical teenager doesn't really like to wake up early. So she's probably just waking up with the smell of breakfast in the air. And, wander out to the living room and sit on the couch or something. This is all really weird for her.
All right. And so there you are, sans Dandy, gathered, food, drink, a sense of peace, an aura, if you will, of contentment that will try to settle upon you. Dandy, may I have another death save, please?
12.
That is 2 successes. Please mark those as such.
Where is everyone this morning?
I believe that Siraj and Poem are sleeping in. I'm not sure where Dandy is. Usually the smell of bacon brings her quickly.
Oh, she had a picnic. She went on a picnic with her parents this morning.
Ah,
Alright.
picnic. They take food. Should I save them
quite.
breakfast?
I wouldn't think so. The basket looked very large, and it looked like a very big spread.
Perhaps I should check just to be sure. Let's cast Sending
What,
to Dandy
my friend.
with the message, would you like us to save bacon for you or anything else from breakfast?
Please roll an insight check before you burn that spell slot.
Don't fuck me, Ustad. 15 plus 10, 25.
Karak, you were there under the bridge when the old man gave Dandy the ring of mind protection. It is the same type of ring that Venfira wears, and you know will stop her from Sending from reaching her if she has it turned on.
She's got a ring. I guess I couldn't reach her with that. Oh well, we'll package some bacon for her.
Don't let Siraj know.
All right.
So, what's on the agenda for today?
I have some shopping that I need to do. And
What about you, Ventura? Anything for you?
No.
We should probably get some provisions. I know that Zaraj knows the area well, but having a map or anything else we might need for the environs around here would probably be useful to procure.
Dandy, may I have another death save, please?
Yep. 8.
That is 2 failures, 2 passes. This will be the last one, yes or no. Please make that roll. Before you say what it is, I need everyone else to earmuff. Chat, do not put what the result is in text, please. This needs to be a surprise to the other players. What did you roll, Dandy?
5.
And with that, you pass from this world, expecting to rush into the eternal peace of the ever after. You find yourself surrounded by gold as far as you can see in any direction. There is gold. Give me an insight check.
Oh, now you're all good. Let's see. Okay, that is a 15.
You would know that one of the benefits of wearing a ring of mind protection is that if you perish while wearing it, your spirit enters the ring. Anything for me before I bring the others back?
Nope.
Did I meet your request?
Yes, you did. You thoroughly broke her.
All right. Back to the party. What are you guys doing?
I imagine we enjoy a leisurely breakfast. And, let Zaraj and Holmes sleep in and await Dandy and her family's return.
So should we wait until they get back, or did you want to go do your shopping? Don't get me wrong,
suppose-
I'm probably not going. I'm perfectly fine just sitting here and doing nothing today. But
It's fair.
When do we all go? We can all explore this new city and check it out. Get out of the house on a low stakes, non-people trying to kill us time. And the world here seems so peaceful, truly, like, no one would actually die here, or anything bad would happen to any of our party members, or anything bad like that. Truly, seems like a great place to have just a nice little breather, if you will. So, I don't know. Perhaps coming with us might be a good idea.
Or I could stay here and not deal with people at all.
Well,
Or you could stay here and possibly have to listen to Zaraj and Home sleep.
well, it has been... I imagine being in that much trouble and being away from home that long, I think the two kind of blend into a weird sort of punishment and agreeance type thing. I'm not really sure. Those books I wasn't really allowed to read in the tower when I was there with Samson. He kept those kind of under lock and key. But sometimes.
I feel like you're really overthinking this one, Tosh.
When am I not overthinking things, Vampira? When am I not overthinking things?
That's a fair point.
Let me just go. I probably should take something with me. Some form of Should I bring a sword? Should bring? Oh, what do I mean, bring a sword? And he'll like kind of flick his quarterstaff over his shoulder and do very small rotations within his space, making sure he doesn't knock anything away. He's like, I'm ready to go now that I have my walking stick.
Oh yes, give me just a few minutes to get ready. I hate the idea of Dandelion coming back and finding us all gone.
Just leave her a note. Come on, she's waited a long time to find her
It's true.
parents again. Let her enjoy the day.
So I'll write a note and gone provision shopping. Feel free to join us in the marketplace. If not, we'll see you here when we get back. Bacon is in blah, and I make a note for where I put the bacon.
All right. And so you go shopping.
Well, they're going shopping. Ven is totally couch potatoing today
Okay.
because she is peopled the fuck out.
I'm eating while we're playing. I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
Nothing to be sorry about.
So, as you go shopping, is there anything particular that you're after, or?
Couple of climbers kits, local map of the area, anything that, as we're going to where the volcano is, anything that that the locals would suggest for that sort of trip that we might need.
Josh will throw in some forms of magical air filtration and heat protection. He doesn't have to breathe, but his companions do.
So you will come to a vendor that has a covered wagon, the front lifted down into a platform with various bits and baubles displayed. They are a halfling, long, shaggy, red hair, full beard and mustache down to their belly button, smoking a pipe.
Greetings, shopkeeper.
Well, hello there.
We are looking for some climbers kits and a local map and what else we might need to make a trip. And he points to the slowly smoking volcano.
You're going to the volcano.
We're going
yes.
inside of it, my good sir.
We are going on an expedition.
Well. There's something inside that volcano that I want. Hi, I'm Tommy Gitz. What you need, Tommy Gitz. Get it?
Ah, yes, very clever.
So here's the deal. I'll cut you a good deal on the stuff you need, plus some protection from fire potions so that you don't burn to a crisp. And there's an emerald in that volcano that's on display there, just all on display. Old times, left over, way back. Hooey-fooey religious momo stuff. You bring that to Tommy.
Is that the thing that we're supposed to be going to get to wake the gods? Okay. You want us to disturb a sacred religious artifact?
Yeah, see?
1 second, good Tommy, and he'll kind of like pull Karak over to the side. Karak, I'm gonna be very blunt with you. We're already on a very big quest, and this guy sounds like he's trying to give us another quest. We should, how much money do you got?
Fair amount.
So we should just understand, politely refuse, and pay full price for the gear.
I have a couple of other questions I want to ask him before we settle, but yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure before I blurted out anything and was rude to the man. I just wanted to be on the same page that I'm very quested out and I feel that this is a nice time. We're supposed to be shopping, for breathing. The world is going to try to tempt us into these extra things. But no. We are important people on an important quest. We must focus.
Mr. Getz, this stone you want us to retrieve, what is its cultural significance here? How upset are the people here going to be if it disappears from where it's at?
Pissed. They're going to be so pissed, but it's worth so much money.
All right, tell you what. First, tell me the full price of the items that we request in total, and then tell us what the discount would be if we were to procure this object for you.
Well, for the safety in the volcano and everything, that's going to be pricey. So for everything, you're looking at about 5,000 gold pieces. You get this item for us, and it'll be 2,500 gold pieces.
So, half price.
Josh will look to Karak. Excuse me, my good sir, but if this thing is supposed to be so expensive and worth oodles of money, don't you believe that if we're going to be going in there risking our lives for someone that just wants to be named Tommy Getz, that perhaps maybe a 75% reduction in price is more reasonable?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh no, my phone turned off. Not my character sheet.
Oh no!
Character sheet, come back!
Not the tech
Alright,
gremlin.
here's my roll. That's a 16.
You got yourself a deal, friend. So here's how it'll work. You'll pay me 5,000 now. You'll bring me the emerald. When you bring me the emerald, I'll give you the rest of your gold.
No. That's not actually how transactions work in the real world. Tommy may not get what I'm trying to say here. We're going to pay 75% off of what 5,000 is now, and then we'll just give you the emerald later.
Tosh, no. I have a better proposition, I think. You see, I lean down, low, coming eye to eye, or nearly so, with making him still look up at me just a bit, with the halfling. You see, Mr. Getz, I am a priest. I hold all religious artifacts quite sacred, I find your ask rather offensive. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to forget that you asked us to steal a holy religious artifact that would piss off the entire population of this place that you live. And in exchange, you're going to give us the goods at half off, as you first promised. And we're not going to go tell anyone in power that you tried to hire us to steal their cultural religious artifact.
You go tell whoever you want, big man. They don't give a shit. You think you're the first people I've tried to hire? They know Tommy wants that emerald.
I thought it was Tommy Gets, not Tommy Wants. I'm sorry, I'm not from around here. I don't know if this is like a version of like when you're saying your name changes in the way that you're saying it when you're trying to swindle people or when you're not trying to swindle people. I'm just rather confused at this moment. Because you see, if you've been trying to hire so many people and so many people have gone, you're either rich or you're a fool because they've been swindling you out of your own money. So again, I will say, we'll pay 75% off of whatever 5,000 is right now, and we'll bring it back to you on our way back.
Look, Junior, the adults are talking.
He's older than both.
Karak, if you'll leave me. Karak, if you'll leave me, I'm going to go stand over by that light post or pole or whatever that... I don't know what that is. Josh will go kind of walk over, just kind of huff and lean against like a building or a long pole in the side of the walk or something that's the equivalent of a light pole.
Okay. He's like, look, here's the deal. I'll give you the stuff for free. You bring me the emerald.
But we have to leave you our 5,000 gold.
No, all you got to do is sign a piece of paper, big man.
Oh. I start looking around his booth. I'm looking for iconography. I'm looking closely for bird symbols.
Make a investigation check.
That is 17 plus... That is a 17.
You don't see anything. Not like that, at least. And once again, I apologize, guys, for eating while we're playing. Usually I don't, but I took a nap before stream instead of eating, so... And I apologize to the audience.
How many times have I eaten on the stream? Just straight up munched and then had full meals. Like, it's all good, my guy.
Well, that's different. I'm the DM. I talk a lot more, so it interrupts the story flow. No, there's no. You're looking to see if he's part of the Magpies, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
No, I know that game all too well. And if you're at all affiliated with that church, then I have nothing to do with you.
I ain't affiliated with no church. I got nothing for religion, big man. I'm just trying to make some coin.
Well, it was a pleasure not doing business with you. I'm going to go find another merchant now.
All right.
And I'm going to go look for someone else.
As soon as he sees Karak move, he'll kind of follow in line, giving one last look to Tommy Gets, giving him like the fingers, like the point and the fingers to the eyes, like, I'm watching you, I see you, I won't forget this. Got you.
He wanted us to sign a blood contract. Can you imagine?
No, because you just told me.
As you go and look for another merchant, Vinfira, there's still no sign of Dandy, and it's been about an hour since you woke up.
I'm not sure that she'd be concerned because she knows that they haven't seen each other in a long time, and she doesn't know exactly when Dandy left.
Dandy's
she's-
player doesn't even know what time they left.
They left early in the morning. All
For
right.
Ven, she's probably just sitting on the couch enjoying the fact that nobody's trying to make her talk to them.
I need everyone but Vinfira to earmuff as we destroy that.
Fuck.
As Vinfira sits in the lap of the luxurious silence, basking in the solitude that no one is trying to force her to talk, she will hear a voice inside of her head, almost inside of her head, as if it is dancing around the ring that she wears. Somehow, my queen, it's time to come home.
Her eyes will snap open, and she will stand up and turn around.
I have a trade for you.
Not in the market.
Not even if it concerns your little sticky-fingered friend?
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I have information that you want. Life or death in the balance. All the grand drama.
One of you fucking hurts, Dandy. I will fucking destroy you.
One of you fucking hurts, Dandy. I'll fucking destroy you. Oh, you sound like a broken record, my queen.
I am so sick of all of you little shits.
So do we have an accord?
No, we don't have an accord. You haven't even fucking told me anything.
So be it. Look to your hands.
She will hold her hands up so she can keep him and keep this creature. Can she see anything?
No.
No. Okay. So she'll bring her hands up and look at her hand.
You'll see blood running down your hands. It's on you now, kiddo. And the voice will disappear.
You didn't even tell me anything. What the fuck? She'll kind of call out loud, Zaraj, I'm gonna go look for Dandy. And she'll head to the door.
All right. You good if I bring everyone back?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Karak and Tosh, it'll take you about 15 minutes, but you'll find another shop. This one an actual brick and mortar building with the name Timmy above it. Timmy Gets.
Yeah.
Tosh will look at Karak and be like, he's just going to shake his head. He's going to shake his head, and he's going to continue to walk down the line. Anything with the name Gets, he wants nothing to do with it. Doesn't matter if it's family, doesn't matter if it's just a motto and it's just a similarity. The name Gets as a family name has been ruined for him.
Have you been playing Animal Crossing Tier?
How did
Timmy
you
and
guess?
Tommy.
How did you guess?
Timmy and Tommy.
I want to point out that that Hollow the Wise Wolf called that name in chat.
Oh, good job, Hollow the Wise Wolf.
They were like, the next merchant they find is going to be Timmy Gets, and then you fucking said it, and I about died.
I need to
Oh,
make
let's just see what he has to say. Perhaps Tommy is the black sheep of the family. You know what? I give you full reign to say I told you so when we come back out.
He literally walked away, heard you shout back at him, will stop, turn around and will sit right where he is at, and with the face of like, you can go in if you want, but I'll sit right here. And I will tell you exactly, I told you so, if you come back out with no equipment.
Alright, so I step in to visit Timmy, because now I just have to know.
You step into a beautifully curated shop. They are rows and rows of shelves. The magic of the place instantly catching your attention, Karak, as it is so much larger on the inside than it is on the outside, presents. You see shelves of wands, of potions, of talismans, and there you see a halfling with that wild curly hair, this one with just a chin beard braided neatly, puffing on a pipe as he sits on the counter.
Greetings, Mr. Getz.
Well, hello.
I'm looking for climbing kits, map of the area, perhaps something to help us resist fire. We are going on a bit of an expedition to the volcano.
My, you must be very brave or very foolish, my friend.
Little of both, it would seem.
Climber kits, they're 3 silver each. The map is free, because everyone should know their way around our beautiful isle. Are you looking for temporary or long-term protection?
How long is temporary?
24 hours versus whenever you need.
Temporary.
So we have potions. I have these beautiful potions of fire resistance that will make you resistance to fire and heat, will help you breathe in that nasty volcano. Or I have these amulets that do the same thing, except they last longer than 24 hours. The price difference is the potions are 50 gold each. The amulets are 500.
And the amulets, just so we're clear, do they require one to have bonded with the object?
They do.
That prove challenging. Also, do you have these things? And I give him a list of the traditional ingredients that my clan would use to make black and white paint. Should be simple pigment ingredients, really.
Let's ask the dice. He peruses the list. Yes, I have these.
And how much for those?
Oh, just a few copper.
All right, so there are 5 of us. Two, 100. I'll take 10 of the potions, and the rest of the things that I asked for, and I produce 500 gold pieces worth of diamond dust, and then I lay 7 gold coins on the counter. Will that suffice?
Yes, it will.
Perfect.
Thank you. Remember, if you need it and can't find it, come to Timmy Gets, because Timmy's got it.
Yes, unlike your brother who just wants to get it.
Yeah,
I assume.
he's a schnook.
Yes, he tried to entice us into stealing a cultural religious artifact from the volcano for him.
He's been after that thing for a long time. He's a schnook.
Yes. He asked a priest, I point at myself, to get a holy artifact and steal it for him.
Never said he was smart.
Yes. You are a much better merchant, and you have my respect, sir.
All right. Having procured your items, Vinfira, what are you doing?
In probably one of the less smart things she's done, she's basically just wandering around looking to see if she can figure out where they went. Andy and her parents, that is, not the boys.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
So that is 19.
So, looking around, this island is full of strange faces. It's going to be hard to pick up a trail, especially having no real tracking. So you begin to start asking. And a guard will regard you. Yeah, I saw them. They headed towards the fields. The butterfly fields. A couple hours ago.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Which way's that?
That way.
Alright, she'll head in that direction.
Karak and Tosh, finding your way. What's that? That's cat, ain't it? Okay. Finding your way back, you'll find that Vinfira is now missing, along with Dandy. Zaraj and Poem are also nowhere to be found.
That's odd.
I told you that Timmy Getz was going to be worthwhile. He was very a very upright and respectable businessman.
Look, I'll admit, I, in this instance, assumed by a name that it would be possibly the same person and probably the same demeanor, and I will concede that I was wrong. You were right, I was wrong, and even I will say it is good that we went away from him because we got everything at a better price.
Certainly did. He wanted to charge us amulet prices for potions.
That's what kind of like Sika said down the hallway. Dandy! Suraj? Pop? Looks like we're here alone. This is a strange thing. No one's usually... Where'd Benfield?
Mila here?
Is who?
Mila here.
No, Mila is with Vinfira. Speaking of Vinfira, please give me a investigation check. And you can also use Mila to do investigation.
Okay. I don't have Mila's stats. Do you?
I can pull up a panther, no problem.
Alright, well, 16 for me. And I only rolled a 12 for Mila plus whatever her investigation is.
So she has a +4 on perception. Panther has advantage on... We're going to call this a perception for her. The panther will bump against you, almost knocking you to the ground, before lowering and stealthing forward.
Man, I wish I could talk to you like Uncle Bane and Aunt Mila do. She'll watch what the panther is doing.
The panther will take a couple of steps. Seeing that you are not following, will circle back around and thump you again. And then start stalking forward.
Okay, I get it. She'll follow behind the panther.
You will come upon a picnic. Food, glorious food, spread. The scent of tea still thick in the air. You will see Dandy laying there.
Nobody else, just Dandy?
Just Dandy.
She is going to run to Dandy.
Okay.
She's gonna get down next to her and try to wake her up.
She doesn't wake up. She is cold. She is pale. Her lips are blue. She has passed.
No, god damn it, no! Fuck! She is freaking out. I can't do that thing like Karak does. I don't have a way to get somebody. What do I do? Just kind of looking around, like processing. Look at Mila. Can you help me?
Mila takes off running.
I
As
don't know if that's actually helpful, but
time will pass, Karak, Tosh, you will hear scratching at the door.
I go and open the door.
You will see Mila. She will growl, nip at you, and turn around and take off running.
Tosh, quickly, something's wrong. And I bolt after her.
They didn't leave me with keys to lock this place. Okay, just close the door and head out with carrying his big ol' stick. Take it off with Dr. Croc.
You will find the same thing that Venfira found. A picnic spread and a deceased Dandy.
Croc, get over here quick.
How?
I don't know. I found her like this.
We can't. Revivify won't work. The veil closed. We can't. The ring. Right?
Yeah, it has one like mine, right?
Yes. So it should keep her here.
Yeah.
So if her spirit is still here, this might work.
We've got to try. We have to do something.
All right. Spells.
Wait. If my idea is correct in this, it's assuming that her spirit lives inside of a ring, correct?
If her ring works like mine, and it should, her spirit, her soul goes into the ring instead of crossing over.
Hey.
Okay. So that means she needs a body, right?
She has a body. We just have to.
That body is very dead. That looks like a very dead body. Here's my proposition.
We need a cleric.
And he'll hold up his hand. I am but a metal shell, holding already one spirited of myself. It will perfectly preserve her for the time being until we can figure out what to do with that very dead body. Because I don't think she wants to come back into a dead body.
The ring will do the same thing without risking you.
But she can...
So, the way my Uncle Bane explained this ring to me, your soul goes into it if you die. And it stays there until you choose to cross, or you choose to go back to your body, or someone brings you back to your body. And if you put it on, she can talk to you. But fair warning, you can't tell her stop. He can't make her stop.
I mean, that's fair. But what if she doesn't want to come back to her body, and we're about to put her back into a dead corpse that she doesn't want to be inside?
We're not
No,
putting her in a
this
corpse.
the spell will return her body to life. That's what it does. If the veil were working properly and she weren't wearing the ring, on her death, her soul would leave the body would be dead, her soul would pass beyond the veil. The spell would call the soul back and restore the body to health. That's how it works. There's a problem, though. I did not pray for that spell. The veil blocked. I saw no reason to have it ready. And with that, Karak is going to drop to his knees and raise his eyes to the swirling storm that protects the island and pray.
So you're making a god call.
I am making a god call.
Please roll a D100. Please understand you are doing this at your own risk.
Yep.
If this doesn't work, we're putting Dandy on my finger. The ring. Dandy's soul.
Well, it's gotta be good for something here. I rolled the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
All right. Hold on, I need to do the same. There is a warmth that will transcend down over you, a comforting that whispers, "I'm sorry."
Is Karak making that face?
Yeah. So the "I'm sorry" is I can't get the spell.
I tried to tell you, Queen. Could have saved her.
She will reply in Infernal so that nobody else can understand what she's saying. Or wait,
I can.
Tosh can. Fuck, Tosh can. She's gonna get up and walk away from the others so they can't hear her.
Okay.
There's while you're cursing, are you gonna actually have a conversation?
So
No.
once she's to where no one else can hear, she will speak. What do you want?
I wanted you.
Can you be more specific?
I want you to sit on the throne beside me as my queen.
In exchange for what?
I'll bring her back. I got connections. That's the shopkeeper's voice. I'll bring her back. I have connections.
No. If I did that, that fucks everything.
Well, all right. Then she dies. Well, she's already dead.
Suddenly, Karak's eyes open wide, and he scoops up the body. Come, quickly! I have an idea.
Guess we're going.
And I start booking towards town.
Okay.
There's gotta be there, and this is a religious place. There has to be a temple in town.
There's
Right?
several.
I grab the first. Like I imagine, because Dandy is small and Karak is very big, that I'm like cradling her in one arm. You know, like the way you would hold a baby. And literally the first person, guard, regular person, whoever that Karak sees, he grabs by the lapel. Best healers in town. Where?
War mages. The temple. The one with the waterfall.
And I head that way.
I don't know why everyone in this Jersey then sounds like they're from a bad New York accent place, but I'm sorry. Especially to our resident native New Yorker. I'm sorry for butchering your people's language. So you will find your way to the temple. There is a magic waterfall that flows, seeming to have no beginning or no end. It's just there.
I go inside. If the doors are closed, I kick them open. If the doors are open, I just burst in.
Okay. What is the meaning of this? One will come forward, the bracelets on his wrist beginning to glow as he settles in.
Healer!
That's when he'll notice Dandy and rush forward, examining. She's dead.
Yes, I need someone who can raise her. I did not prepare that spell today.
I don't know. The veil is...
The veil doesn't matter. I point to the ring on her finger. Her soul is here.
Oh. Well then, he will take the ring off and put it on his finger. Are you there, stranger? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Huh? What? What?
I am Lokha. Your friends have brought your corpse to me to resurrect you. Is it your intention to come back to life? Go ahead, pull up the octopus. You know you want to.
I think I want to stay in here for now.
You know that there's a time limit on when you can be brought back.
What's the time limit?
Depends on who's doing it. I've got 10 days at the most. To bring you back as you, or we can always reincarnate you as something else. You sound troubled, dear. Are you not wanting to return?
Not right now.
He will take the ring off and put it in your hand, Karak. They do not wish to return.
What?
They do not wish to return.
Dandelion? What is this?
Oh, hi!
You don't wish to come back?
Not right now, no.
That is disappointing.
Partial thump on your chest. Let me talk to her.
Hold on, someone else wants to talk to you.
Hey.
The ring off and I pass it to Tosh.
Hello.
Hey.
I know. What a day, right? You've died? Got inside of this ring? What's that all about?
You don't even know the half of it.
Well, I mean, considering this is happening as my mouth is not moving and it's all happening inside of my mind and we're having this conversation because that's, I'm assuming, how mind reading works. They only know what the expression is, and it seems that I have pretty much any amount of time to listen to the backstory that you want to tell me, and I've got time. I'm all ears, if you will.
You don't even have ears.
Excuse you, I do too have ears, and you'll see on the outside that he'll rub his metal-like shaped, carved into his head ears. So Spill, my gnomish sister.
Please don't use terms like that right now.
That's fair, that's fair.
My parents killed me.
The facial expression will be exactly what it sounds like when somebody goes, ooh! But no sound will come out, it'll just be his facial expression. You'll hear the, ooh! That is rough, buddy.
And apparently Antivar's my brother somehow.
Outside, eyes are wide with the bigger oof face. Ooh! Bigger oof!
And now my parents went off with him God knows where.
That is unfortunate.
You can understand why I don't want to be alive right now.
I can understand why you would want to take some time to be, in the best sense, utterly alone. With your own thoughts. Literally alone. There's literally no one, if I take this ring off, there's no one going to be around you. You're literally able to be alone and process and live inside of this ring. Now, I don't know if I'm very little in the art of bringing people back. Again, there was a bookshelf inside of the castle that I was staying, the tower. There was a bookshelf that talked about bringing people back. Wasn't really allowed to read those, but sometimes. Anyway, there are limits to being brought back. But I feel like if you live inside of a ring, you can basically live until you're ready to come out. When you're ready to be. When you've processed as much as you can process on the material, emotional, spiritual realm, if that makes any sense.
Honestly, if I got brought back into a completely different body, I wouldn't complain. I mean, Antivar and my parents would have no idea who I am at that point.
Well, true, and also you would.
Alive right now.
You know, I'm going to give you a little bit of my own history to kind of try and relate in this sense. And when I was living inside of that tower, and my best friend was about 5 different books who had main characters with different names that I'm not going to go into because it's kind of a little sad at the end of the day. Those were my best friends with those books. And that was all I had. And at one point I got very sad and started thinking about things that are not so great. But unfortunately, I'm a metal man, and because of being a metal man means there's really no way that I can traditionally, do what you're doing, which is living inside of a ring. So
That's exactly what you're doing. The vessel is just much larger and articulatable.
But that has more of a shadow of being alive than you think it does. So what I'm trying to get is I relate to you, Dandy. I understand that right now you want to be dead. And that's okay. Just know that when you're ready to not wanting to be dead, we're here for you. And he'll take off the ring, and he will put it back into Karak's hand.
While Tosh was making all of those facial expressions, Karak would have looked at the priest. Do you have the spell that will let you preserve the body until she makes a decision?
He will touch it, and a soft sheen of gold will pass over it, stopping the decomposition.
Thank you. Do I owe you anything?
No. We take life and death seriously here.
As do I. I am Karak, priest of Lama.
It is a pleasure. I cannot know what would make someone not want to return to life. I apologize.
It is. I appreciate the offer of assistance. We will see to our family. And I will turn and begin carrying Dandy back towards Zaraj and Poem's house. And I'll slip the ring on as I do.
I gotta go above table. I just rolled to see if someone cast reincarnate, what Dandy would come back as.
I can't do that
It's
spell.
again.
And John is going to be gone for a few weeks, so...
The monks can.
I'm very curious as to what you rolled.
I will send you a private message.
Also, the slight tangent. That motion I was making, Ren, that you were making weird faces at, that was me pretending to put the now preserved body of Dandy into the bag of holding, because now that it's preserved, nothing bad will happen to it. So we could just keep it
It's
with us
technically
forever.
true. We can just put her in the bag of holding. Our other option is to leave her with Ohm, because Raj can always get us back here.
Is there enough room in the bag of holding?
Should be.
We'll make space. We'll make space.
There's a whole
Nothing is
tent in
more
there we don't
important.
need now.
Nothing is more important than Dandy's body.
No, Dandy and Ventura shared a tent.
Fair. I like Tosh actually uses his tent, though.
Well, didn't
Weatherproof.
we leave a tent on, at least one tent on the island? The flotilla? Wait, did we leave all of them? Dandy tried grabbing a tent and Karak told her to leave it.
Yeah, your tents are gone. You have no
That's
tents.
right.
Oh, that's right. We don't have tents anymore. Yeah, we'll have to deal with that at some point. I should update the
Oh,
inventory.
a tiny hut.
Not on this character. I don't have it.
That's his other character.
I thought it
Did you
crossed
get my
over.
message, Alice?
Oh, the irony.
Isn't it?
Actually, we didn't lose all the tents.
Oh, right, we did only set 2 of them up on the flotilla.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and take our break here.
We still technically have 3 tents. Saying.
So, hang loose, audience. We'll be back in 10 minutes as we do our thing, and we'll be right back. Greetings, Earthbound Travelers, and welcome back to tonight's episode of Will of the Dice presents The Scions of Oblivion. When we left, the party had done some investigative shopping, got some items to enter the volcano, while Dandy learned that not only is Antivar Levray their brother, but that their parents and Antivar conspired together to be the end of Dandy.
You bastard.
They...
And again, for the brother thing was one, and then the parents killing her, that's another. You get two for that one. Two for the price of one, pal.
The Prince of Angermora offering a deal that was turned down to try to save young Dandelion, and then young Dandelion confessing that they did not want to come back right now. And this is where we resume.
I'd like to note that when the healer told Karak that Dandy didn't want to come back, Ben would have turned and walked out at that point. So she missed all the face making and all that.
As Karak is heading back to Zaraj's, he puts the ring back on. Dandelion.
Huh? What? Yeah? What? Huh?
I understand and respect your wishes, and will not try to convince you otherwise. This is a decision you must make in your own time. I will caution you that, as things stand right now, there is nowhere but the ring for you to go, as the veil is closed, and you cannot truly pass on to an afterlife. Between those of us who are still here, we will keep your ring. You may choose who you wish to be able to speak to. We can pass the ring around as needed. Just know that I am here if you have the want or need to talk. And until such time as you say otherwise, I will keep your ring safe.
If you want to know what happened, Tosh can explain it.
Yes, I will. I will not ask you to revisit it again. I will talk to Tosh. And if you like, while we have that conversation, I will take the ring off so you don't have to listen. Would it be... We have made it so that your body will not decompose. I would... Well, until you make a decision, we have preserved it, so that whatever decision you make can be honored. And until such time, I hope you will not find it crass of us to put you in the bag of holding. Is that acceptable to you?
Yeah, I don't care. Honestly, you could let it decompose.
Until you have made a decision that is permanent, which is something you can't officially do until the veil is restored, then I think keeping all options open is the best case. Besides, even if you wanted to come back in a different body, we would still need a piece of your original body. Can't do it with nothing.
You could cut off a finger.
That seems grossly morbid right now. The whole body will still perform the same as a finger for the purposes of that spell, if my understanding of how it works is correct. A piece or a whole, it's all the same to that magic.
If I do end up decomposing, just don't give any of my bones to Tosh. I saw how it was with the last one.
Yeah, absolutely. know that we are still your family. We are here for you, even if you are not here physically. I saved you bacon from breakfast, by the way.
Aww. Oh, that reminds me. I've got bacon in my pouch. Just give it to Mila and Honey.
Will do.
And I think I've got some bread in a different pouch, and some berries in a different one, and maybe some nuts in a different one. I don't remember what all food I keep.
I'll see to it.
Wait, if my body can't decompose, is the food preserved?
That is... I don't know for certain, and I would prefer that if you did choose to come back, you didn't find pouches full of rotten food. So we will see to it. We can always see that you are restocked later if you choose to come back. So before Karak, once we get back to Zarja's place, Karak will lay Dandy's body down on the sofa or whatever, or on a bed, and we'll go through all of the pouches that Baynard gave Dandy to find all of the foodstuffs and make sure it is removed before very carefully and respectfully seeing the body into the bag of holding.
And so into the bag of holding they go. The War Mage's spell will keep the body from decomposing for 10 days. What do you wish to do? I wonder if me and Tosh are laughing about the same thing.
The fact that we just became a party where we literally have a body in our bag of holding, and everybody yelled at me for having one magical bone, but now we have literally a corpse that's preserved for 10 days, and if it's longer in there for 10 days, it rots. Yeah, that's probably that's what I'm laughing about. Is that what you're laughing about?
No. I'm laughing about all the hatred that I'm getting from chat.
At some point, Ventura will find her way back to the house and rejoin everybody.
Karak is going to go find a room, close the door, spend some time by himself.
So,
go ahead.
Josh is just going to look for a deck of playing cards or any kind of cards in the house through Dragon Ante, any card game. Just going to offer Ventura, so do you play any card games or anything like that? Since it's on a day off?
No.
Oh, well, I'll teach you. He'll...
Or you could...
I think it's... well, fine. And then he'll go and sit at the table and play solitaire by himself.
There was a set on Dandy's body. Just saying.
That's in the bag of holding, and no. He'll just find like you know how every home has a kitchen drawer that has like a deck of playing cards it's very old, and it's probably 3 different decks mixed together to make one deck of playing cards. It's mostly in people's homes that are of the upwards age of 60 and above. Usually like 5 rubber bands that are all very old wrap around them, but obviously rubber bands don't here, so it's like twine or something. It doesn't matter. It's a very old playing card deck he's found that he's just playing with.
Yeah, Ben
So-
basically went and sat in a corner on the floor.
So, Dandy, you are surrounded by gold as far as you can see. Suddenly a door will appear. A man dressed in black, long black hair, well-kempt mustache and goatee will appear. How's it going, kid?
Do I recognize this fellow?
It is Death, or the god
So
of
I do
death.
recognize him.
Yes, it is Dave.
Well, I mean, kind of interrupted my my impression of a rich duck.
Well, you died,
Yeah.
and the veil's a little screwy right now, but he was a good kid, and our paths may have crossed on the wrong side of things, but nothing personal, kid. It's just business. But I wanted to give you a chance to cross if you want.
Come back in about 9 days. We'll see.
All right, kid. You hang in there, and he'll vanish.
And she will swan dive into a pile of gold.
You are falling and falling. When I mean gold, I mean you see gold, not like gold coins. It's just you're inside a ring. It's just gold. Off into the distance, as far as you can see, you're surrounded by gold.
Darn.
Don't worry, Alice. I had the same idea.
All right, Karak. What is Karak doing?
After about an hour or so of just contemplating things and mulling things over in his brain, Karak decides he can't just sit and think anymore. He needs to do. So he is going to cast a sending spell.
Okay.
I would like to send a message to my sister.
Private message.
I'm sorry?
Private message.
Yeah, actually, can...
That's what I'm asking. You want me to have everybody earmuff?
Yes, please.
All right, if everyone but Karak can earmuff.
All right, so there's going to be a couple of different messages, but
Okay.
the first one will say, "Sister, apologies we couldn't stay to see you raised to matriarch. I have absolute faith the tribe will flourish under your leadership." You may respond.
It was good to see you. I know you will return to be with your people.
I send a second one. I must beg a boon. My compatriots, given their service to our people, I would like to make them honorary members of our tribe.
This is a heavy request you make. Great responsibility comes with it.
We did slay Gorgokush. They are my family. I would see them honored as such within our tribe.
If they are your family, they are the tribe's family. You have my permission.
And then after that, he takes out the pigments that he got and begins mixing paint.
Okay.
And begins working on his armor.
All right. Can I bring everyone back now?
You can bring everyone back.
All right. We'll move to Tosh. What are you doing?
I pushed the wrong button. He's just playing solitaire, respecting that Venfiro wants space to grieve, respecting that Karak wants space to grieve, and respecting the fact that Dandy wants to stay dead for a little bit. He's just gonna play solitaire and think about the journey ahead and the volcano, and hopefully that will be able to be done with the four of us, sans Dandy.
Tosh, as you're sitting there just lost in thought, you'll have a feeling of deja vu. You'll have what's more of a vision than a memory. You'll see a young dragonborn standing before a tribe of lizard people, a necklace in his hand glowing of power. And the vision will fade.
He'll shake his head and continue playing solitaire.
All right, Venfira.
She's just sitting on the floor in the corner with her head down. Like the knees pulled up in front of her, leaned on her knees, head down.
All right. Karak.
At some point, he'll take a break from what he was doing. He'll pull out his ritual supplies, and he'll lay them out, and he's going to cast Commune.
All right.
Shall we earmuff again?
Yes.
Okay. 3 questions. Yes or no answers.
We have been told that if the Prince of Angramora falls, someone must sit the throne. And that someone will likely be Venfira. We've been told that after the soul of Gangriella was removed from her body, that the spirit was destroyed in her attempt to reclaim her throne. And yet, Venfira has reverted back to the state she was in when Gangriella was attached to her. Is there part of Gangriella still with Venfira?
Yes.
Is there a way to bring the goddess back?
Unclear.
Would the Sisters of the Twisted Spear, who possess the knowledge to kill gods, also possess possibly the alternate,
No.
opposite knowledge? No. Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't see y'all's boxes change. Unfortunately, my computer is making the squirreling boxes today, so I have to watch y'all's. My bad.
So you can't see me doing this?
That's rude, Tyr.
I'm a bastard, remember?
Yep.
Vinfira, a figure will appear beside you. The same figure that appeared to Dandy in the ring as time freezes for a moment. How you doing, kid?
Fuck off.
Hey, I just come by to check in.
Well, actually, does Ventura know who this is?
Yeah, it's Dave, the god of death.
Okay, I don't remember Ventura meeting him at any point. That's why I wasn't sure. Yeah, right. Like you fucking care. Fuck off.
I offered her a chance to pass, just so you know.
All the more reason for you to fuck yourself.
You're such a sheer ray of sunshine. No wonder he's so in love with you.
Nobody's in love with me, asshole. Fuck
Oh.
off.
Do you have more than 2 settings here, doll?
What'd you say? I can't
Do you
hear
have Do you have more than 2 settings here? Angry and angrier.
No. Now fuck yourself.
Yeah. All right. Just wanted to check in.
You don't fucking care. You play for the other team, asshole.
Doesn't mean I don't care.
Clearly, it fucking does.
And time will resume. Everything seeming to be exactly as it was before it froze.
You said seeming. Now I'm sitting... The player is sitting here wondering what changed or what's missing. But I don't know that the character would think to do that, so... The only item she's really worried about, she has on her physically, so... And it's invisible.
And so time passes. The day trudging away.
Since nobody has eaten and everybody's either in their room or tucked themselves into their knees, Tosh is going to make very simple bread on meat, kind of open-faced sandwich. He's going to put them very hastily on plates. He's going to put one in front of... Sorry. The burp was trying to take over. He's going to place one in front of Venfira. He's going to put one in front of the door that Karak went into. He's going to knock on the door, leaving the food there, and go back to the table and start playing solitaire again.
Once the sun goes down, that's when Karak will come out of the room.
Okay.
When Karak comes out of the room, he is in his armor, but it's not the same as before. He has done away with the tabard that he used to wear that was the symbol of his priesthood in the Iron Sage. The armor has been blackened over most of it. And as you saw when you were in the Tusk Spire, the members of the tribe were covered in painted lines and symbols, very tribal styled, mostly done in white across their chests and faces. His armor has been painted in a similar motif, and he now has white paint on his face. A set of lines that sort of come up and then come back down and cross down in front of his eyes. He is carrying a pail with more paint in it. Would you all please join me outside?
Why?
Please, Venfira. There's something I need to do. And I would like you all there.
Did you enjoy your sandwich?
I will get to it later. But
All right then. You're very welcome. He'll put the cards on the table and stand up and walk towards the door.
Yeah, Ven's plate's still sitting on the floor untouched.
Please.
Fine. She'll basically get up and go sit on the steps outside.
And Karak will go and gather some wood. And he'll build a fire. And then he'll stand across the fire from Tosh and Ven. And he'll tap the ring. Dandy, I would appreciate it if you paid attention.
Okay.
My name is Karak Stoutheart. Stoutheart is a name that I earn. It is a name given to the graduates of the Helmson Academy. It is a name for priest among the ranks of the Iron Sage army. I have for years been proud of the fact that I, an orc, earned that name. And I wore that name proudly. The Iron Sage is not what it was when I was there. I did not take another name because I did not feel the connection to my people strongly. But my connection with my people, with my people's gods, has been renewed and restored. And so, I have decided to reclaim my tribe name, the surname of my people. Also, all of you, and Siraj, and Dandelion, you have become my family. And you have done great service to my people in helping me and them rid themselves of the curse that was Gorgokush. I have conferred with my sister, who now sits as matriarch of our tribe. And with her blessing, I wish to offer to all of you to become honorary members of our tribe. You will always be welcome amongst our people. You are members of the clan. Would you accept this offering?
My orcish friend, I have only recently become aware of the fact that I was possibly a dragonborn at some point, and therefore I feel that it is only more not metal man of me to accept such an honor and place among your people by becoming an honorary member of your people. Yes.
Venfira.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dandelion.
I mean, I'm just a ring, but okay.
And with that, he will first walk over to Tosh. He'll set the bucket down next to you. He will reach into his pouch and he pulls out a leather cord and a fang wrapped in sinew. This is a trophy. This is a tooth of Gorgokush. It is a symbol of the service you did to our people. And he'll hang it over your head, onto your neck, and he'll reach into the bucket, dipping a couple of fingers into the white paint, and he'll smear a pair of lines across your face. I name you Akatosh, Prince of the Sword of Hope, Shadow Stalker. And he walks over to Venfira, and he pulls out another, and he hangs the necklace around your neck. This is a symbol of the service that you gave to my tribe. Tooth, Gorgokush, the great scourge that reigned under the mountain that our people labored tirelessly to keep at bay. You have freed us of that. Dips his fingers, this time 2 from each hand, and he puts 4 lines down your face. I name you Venfira, Shadow Stalker. And then he says out loud, and also in his head so that he makes sure Dandy can hear. Dandelion, chrysanthemum, gel bean pincushion. You did great service. It was your blow that struck the great demon down. You are heralded as a hero among my people. And while you are not here with us physically, your spirit yet remains. And as such, whether you choose to be restored to life or not, you have done great service. I will hold your necklace in trust. And I name you Shadow Stalker. He dips just the tip of a finger and wipes it across the ring. I am Karak Shadow Stalker, son of the former matriarch, brother of the current matriarch, priest of Lamargosh, of the tribe of the Tuskspire. And it is my honor to call you all family, officially within our tribe. Welcome, brothers and sisters. We are all Shadow Stalkers here. Now, if you wish, and he looks at Venfira particularly as he says this, you may go back to your sitting and brooding.
She will totally get up and go back to her little corner in the house.
Hutch will walk over and extend his hand to do the bro hug, as it were.
Karak accepts.
Completing the bro hug, pulling in, he says, "Thank you for your acceptance, and I look forward to slaying more beasties with you, my brother-in-arms, and Orcish honorary brother."
Before Karak comes back inside, he stops and he slips the ring off. I'll be right back. She does not wish to talk about it, but she said she had told you what happened.
Well, let's get your sandwich, and I will tell you out here, so that the walls of our dear friend Zaraj, her home, are not as vulnerable as they will be when I tell you the information that I am about to tell you.
Very well. Would you mind going and fetching the sandwich?
Not a problem. And he'll go inside, get the plate, and bring it back outside, and he says, you'll probably want to sit down for this.
And as you bring in the plate out, he is pulling something out of the bag of holding. It is a large white pelt of some sort of beast that he is affixing around the shoulders of his armor, and then he pulls out his own necklace, which has 3 teeth on it, and hangs them around his neck. Very well, and he will sit down, crossing his legs, taking the sandwich.
Andy's parents killed her. They, apparently Antivar is also her brother, and the 3 of them, I guess, plotted together to, her untimely demise. Right now, I believe she is at a place of deep distress and contemplation of one's own morality in life. Something that very few of us get to do these days, especially in a state of being able to be truly and utterly alone without interruption. So, I told her that I respect and understand the need to want to be alone, to want to be dead for a little bit. And told her that when she's ready, and if she is ever ready, that we are here for her. And that she's always welcome to live inside of my head, should she please.
I have offered that anytime she wishes to be able to speak to anyone other than me, that I will pass the ring to whomever she chooses, and that I will not force her or attempt to persuade her to making a decision, but that I will keep her ring safe until such time as she decides one way or another.
Yes. Yes. So, yeah, Bendy's parents, bad people.
When we see them next, no quarter. As with Antivar. Finishing his sandwich, Karak slips the ring back on. Dandelion.
I'm gonna read it. What?
Thank you for attending. I appreciate you being here to participate at least, and know the honor my clan would give you.
Benfira,
Okay.
Yes, my dear DM.
you will hear a voice in your head, that familiar female voice. Trouble comes.
That's a shocker. You want to elaborate on that?
Umbra Vex. They're in the old vaults of the dead. They're after something.
What do you mean Vex are in the old vaults of the dead?
The Umbra Vex have come.
Yeah, they came after me a couple of times already.
They're here now.
Alright, so what are these old vaults of the dead?
They're on the outskirts of town. They're where the dead
Okay.
lie.
Okay. Are you trying to tell me you want us to go after them?
Yes, I thought that was obvious.
You're gonna be kidding me. Thought I was supposed to be avoiding these things. Fine, fuck it. She'll kind of call out because she's in the house by herself. Hey, Karak. Tosh.
Yes, we're out here.
She'll get up and kind of go stand in the doorway. So, I've got a funny feeling something's not right.
All right.
You know anything about the old vaults outside town where they keep the dead?
And Pierre, I'm going to be real honest with you. We're on a magical island that no one ever actually thought existed. I don't think between myself and my now new orcish brother here, we have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, well, you went sightseeing, not me.
Some sort
We
of...
went into town.
Would we know anything about, like, catacombs or graveyard or anything?
No.
I am sure there is someone who can tell us.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling we need to go over there and handle something.
Violence.
Does your funny feeling know where these magic, secret, cryptic, dead vaults are?
No.
Let's make haste then. We'll find someone who can tell us.
Weren't you guys supposed to buy a map today or some shit?
Yeah, the volcano. We bought a map of the volcano.
No, we bought a map of the whole island. Actually, I'll pull out the map and look at it. Does it show?
Yes. It's just right on the outskirts of town, the catacombs.
Right there. Easy. This way.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go walk. I need to fucking kill something.
Violence would be appreciated right now, actually.
You will make your way quickly through the city, coming to a building that looks so out of place. Everything else here is homemade brick and mud. There's not a lot of carved stone. Wooden buildings. This is marble. Old, faded. That gray patina with two iron wrought doors that are ripped and twisted. And from inside you hear... If my mic didn't eat that.
It did a bit, but we got the beginning of it.
Okay.
I have to tell what it was.
Howl!
Karak will don his shield and draw his axe.
Ben's just walking in. She's fucking pissed.
Josh will just follow Ventura, kind of doing a cool spinny move with his quarterstaff before just being like, walking, sticking it.
As Venfira walks, you will see, as she steps, shadow coils up like smoke, wrapping around her ankles, wreathing her lower legs. There's like a cape of shadow that billows off of her, as her hair, unbeknownst to her, her braid, billows with it. As you enter, you will see 5... Let me double check that. Yes. 5 crypts and 3 Umbrakai, or Umbravex. If everyone can please roll initiative, because they will attack as soon as they see you. And join me in Owlbear Rodeo.
Are Ben's eyes doing that thing where they go solid black too?
Yes.
When she's nice and creepy looking.
So just to be certain, I don't have to roll initiative, right?
That is correct. I'm trying to get these tokens sized.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are some itty bitty Umbervexes. They're so cute when they're so small. Little shadow puppies. Want to pet them? Who's a 6-legged little shadow puppy? Who's a 6-legged little shadow puppy?
Karak, don't taunt the Umbravex.
Oh, but I just want to rub their bellies and give them a little boop on the nose. Boop.
All right. Bring up the map for the people watching at home. There it is. Grab my handy dandy implement of destruction. I'm telling you guys, if you have arthritis or carpal tunnel or anything, Dr. Grip, these are amazing mechanical pencils. Ren actually got me these. Thank you, Ren. This is amazing. My hands, thank you. All right. Dandy is excluded. Karak.
15.
Tosh.
I got a 22.
Venfira.
12.
All right. I forgot to number these. Let me number them right quick. All right. Tosh, you're up first.
All right.
Actually, give me 1 second before you begin. I'm going to try to get the music going. The music bot died. Because we need our fugue of battle. It's acting sickly. All right, so if it shows up, it shows up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You're up, Tosh. Go ahead.
Using my 50 feet of movement, Tosh is going to just look at Venfira and Karak and peacefully just nod, and then walk very calmly into basically the middle of all three of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his whole turn. He's gonna walk into the three into position between all three of them.
All right. That will bring up the monsters.
Are they going to try and attack him?
Hold on. I'm having technical we're going to go ahead and take our last break. I'm having some technical difficulties on my side. Tech Gremlin, do it, Locke. Do the thing. The Tech Gremlins.
Tech Gremlins.
Yeah, there we go.
I can't make my eyebrows do the thing without someone drawing them there.
Yeah, okay. We'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. And we're back, and the tech gremlins persist. We have no music. I'm sorry. Before we went on break, the party had made their way to the known catacombs, the crypts, where the Umbraveks were there waiting. Tosh had walked into the middle of them. That was his turn. It is now their turn. Number 3 is going to attack you.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Hang on. My spell DC, my DC is, hold on. That is not where I want to go. There it is, my spell, where, there it is. DC 16.
Okay, they got a 19.
Well, damn, okay, they can attack me. That guy can, at least.
Alright, he is going to frenzy. So instead of getting the bite, he's going to do 4 claw attacks. Okay. First attack. Dirty 20. No, that's not right. That is a 16. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
16 will miss.
Alright, second attack. That will be a 27.
That will hit.
There are 3D these. So that will be 24 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Third attack. That will miss. That will miss very badly. And that will miss. Number 2 will take an opportunity attack as it charges towards Venfira. Go ahead and make your attack of opportunity.
Tosh is choosing not to use his reaction to attack.
Okay. Venfira, I need you to make an opposed athletics check as the creature tries to grab you.
Oh, man. I suck at these. Because it's a straight roll. I've got no pluses on athletics. So it's going to be 12.
The creature, using all 4 arms this time to engulf you. And then number 1 is charging you, Karak.
Yep.
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 14 points of necrotic damage. 14 to hit.
Nope.
And the bite is 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. The bite is these die. That'll be 23 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. This is so weird without music.
Right?
I'm sorry, the music bot's malfunctioning.
Constitution, you said?
Yes.
16.
All right. That will bring up Karak.
All right. Check something real quick. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. All right. I'm going to cast Command at 3rd level.
Okay.
And that should get all of them because it can affect up to 3 creatures that I see within a 60-foot radius. And so, in a booming voice, Karak says, "Grovel."
And what's the DC?
The DC is Wisdom 19.
All right. Number 1 will begin to whimper and scurry down. The other 2 stand unmoving.
Damn it. I was really hoping to make that. Yeah, I was really hoping to make number 2 let go of Venfira, but all right. Yeah, that's my turn. I think.
Right.
I don't think I have a. Let me just double check, make sure I don't have a bonus action I can use. I don't think I do. Nope, that's it.
All right. Venfira.
I have a question.
Alrighty.
Can I Misty step away from this thing even though it's holding me?
You can try.
Worth a shot. It's part of one of the feats I took. It's my from my Fate Touch feat. So I am going to, or Venfira is going to Misty step away from this creature, or attempt to, moving the full 30 feet, which would put her down here near the wall by the door.
Go ahead and move your token.
I was just waiting to see if you were good with it.
Yeah, move your token.
Yep, I moved it.
All right. Is that your action?
Misty Step is a bonus action spell, but I think that's all I'm going to do on this turn.
All right.
Oh wait, she's going to taunt it a little bit. Come get me, bitch.
Okay. Tosh.
Tosh is going to use his Vicious Quarterstaff and is going to make 2 attacks on number 3 since all of them have decided to leave his premises and not trying to attack him. First attack with the Vicious Quarterstaff is... Will a 21 hit?
21 hits.
And this will be for 6... well, hang on, really? 6 bludgeoning damage. It is magical because of the quarterstaff.
Okay.
Second attack. That is a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
That'll be 7 magical bludgeoning damage. And then I'm going to use a key point. Go back to my features and traits screen here. I'm going to use a key point so that I can use, I believe it is called Step of the Wind. Let me just find it here real fast. I think I've gone too far. And where are you? Step of the Wind. There it is. Step of the Wind allows me to use the disengage as a bonus action. And where did it go? Sorry, I've lost it again. It allows me to use disengage or dash as a bonus action, and my jump speed distance is doubled for the turn. So I am going to go ahead and using my movement and the hop, I'm going to jump from this combat over to here to number 2.
Okay.
So now
that's disengaged, so there's no attack of opportunity.
Correct. He'll smack 2 things and just jump backwards, like doing kind of like a flip and landing between the 2 of number 1 and number 2. And that is my turn.
All right. Number 2 will take an attack of opportunity as it rushes Venfira again.
I will take an attack on it. That is an 11.
That will miss. Venfira, another athletics check, please.
15.
Okay. You are able to keep it away from grabbing you this time. Number 1 is attacking you, Karak.
Yep.
First is a dirty 20.
Nope.
All right. Next is a 24.
That hits.
That is 25 points of necrotic damage. Goes for the bite. 23.
That'll hit.
That is 21 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution save.
17.
You're fine. And let's see, what's the distance here? just enough distance. Number 3 howls back on its back legs, all 4 arms spread as this black energy from a talisman it is wearing. Vinfira, I need a charisma saving throw.
Okie dokie. That I actually have a +5 in. Let's see. It doesn't do much good when I roll a 3. So that's 8.
Bam!
Whopping 8.
You will vanish, appearing for a few moments in Angramora. You've been here before in spirit. Looking out, you see the masses, the throne, the wolves next to it. And then because you are bound planarly, you will be jerked through the ether to the orc camp.
Motherfucker. Seeing Angramora, her rage is just increased. Then finding herself standing in the orc camp, she's literally just gonna scream, fuck.
All right. That will bring us to Karak.
All right. Yeah, all right. Cool. So I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that I'll take a 5-foot step to my left if I need to not hit Tosh, but I think where I'm at, I'm good. I'm going to cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
Which is a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line of bright light streaks out. The clouds swirl above Karak, and what appears to be a ray of sunlight shines down through the clouds. Even though I believe it's night now, but there's just a pool. A 30-foot radius around him is lit with the light from above, and he catches it on his shield and reflects it, and the beam blasts out, catching 1 and 3. I need Constitution 19 saving throws from both of them.
Fail. Pass. So, number 1 fails, number 3 passes.
All right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have to roll these twice to roll enough. That's fine. 8 and 3 is 11, and 4 is 17, and 1 is 18, and 18 and 14 is 32, and 4 is 36, and 3 is 37. So the one who failed takes 37 points of radiant damage, and the one who passed takes half of that, which will be 18 points of radiant damage. And the one who failed is also blinded.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right. So the radiant energy fucking them up quite a bit. Vinfira, you're in the orc camp. I need a perception check.
Yep, I should be in that space that he designated as his sanctuary, right? By the tree.
Yep.
I don't think that's going to be very good. Cause let's put a pass on that. So 9.
You cannot feel your magic.
Motherfucker.
All right. Tosh.
Josh is going to look to Karak after seeing that Vampira is gone, and is going to...
Oh, wait. Hold on. I have to roll something. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay. After that very ominous moment, he's gonna look to Karak and be like, "What do?"
We were told they were after something. We have to stop them, then we'll get to Venfira.
All right. And since this guy is blinded, number one, he's just gonna use his movement to get to number two,
All right.
and then use his vicious quarterstaff, start wailing away. Attack numero 1. No, I don't want to see the stuff. I want to do an attack with it. Do it. 16.
16 misses.
Second attack. That is a natural 1.
Will a 15 hit you?
15 will not hit me.
So as you come in for the second blow, the creature springs forward trying to bite you, knocking your blow out of the way, but you're able to recoil enough to push its maw to the side.
Sweet. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point to do Patient. Patient of the Wind. Hang on, sorry. Patient Defense, as I will take the dodge action as a bonus action. And that is my turn. So he'll spin his quarterstaff and then make the cool pose of, like, bring it on.
Number 1 will attack with disadvantage.
Yep.
13 will not hit. That's a 26 and a 29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is 17 points of necrotic damage. The bite. No, bite. I don't think 11 is going to do it.
Nope.
Number 2 is going after you, Tosh, with disadvantage because you took patient defense. That is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
$17 points of necrotic damage. Second one, 18.
That will hit.
That is 8 points of necrotic damage. Bite, 14.
14 will miss.
All right.
By the way, Tyr, I made my my concentration check from that damage.
Okay.
Just so you know. You did 18 points. I rolled a 14.
Number 3 will move up to this crypt and start trying to open it. That will bring up Karak.
Yeah, I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity because this guy's blind. So, I'm going to step to there. I should keep track of how far that was. 10 feet, okay. And I'm going to let loose another sunbeam at number 3.
Okay.
So I need another con 19 save.
That is only a 12.
All right, so he will take the full damage and be blinded. 14, 17, and 5 is 22. And 15 plus 22 is 37, 39, 41 points of radiant damage to number 3.
Ooh.
He looks fucked up.
And then, like I said, I'm going to take the attack of opportunity. I know I'm still within range of him, but I am going to take that attack of opportunity because I'm going to now move. I've got 20 feet of movement left, which gets me to there. And then I'm going to use aggressive to charge another 30 feet straight towards number 3, which will get me to about there.
So it'll get you a little more than halfway there, right?
Yep.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, do you want to take the attack of opportunity on me from number 1?
It missed.
Okay.
All right. Venfira,
Yes.
you feel something prick your neck. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Damn it. I'm in the sanctuary space. Damn it.
Doesn't mean someone can attack.
I know. I was just hopeful. Constitution save, you said?
Yes.
Motherfucking die. 10.
You will feel yourself stiffen as you go to fall back. You will see standing at your head, looking down at you, Claymore,
Who?
the Vanisher, or Cutlass. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought we killed her.
She's there.
She able to talk at all? Or
Nope, she's just moving her hands. All right, that will bring us back to Tosh.
Question, good DM. Is number 3 failed his sunbeam throw? He is also blind, is he not?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I did not see it on the thing. I just wanted to make sure. Cool. Well, currently engaged in combat with number 2. Tosh is going to take this moment to...
Number 1 is no longer blinded at the end of my turn. He stops being blinded. Sorry.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yep.
That's my vape fell.
Tosh is going to attack with his quarterstaff on number... I think that... Yeah, number 2. First attack. Dun, 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 dun. 19?
Misses.
I did not hear nothing.
Testing.
Hang on. I've lost here.
No. We none of us can hear him.
Oh, okay.
Testing.
Still. Give us a second, guys.
Testing.
Yep,
I
there
can
we
hear
go.
you now.
Okay, 19 misses.
Right. Coming through with the second strike. That means a 16 will also miss. And with that, I'll spend another key point and go into a patient defense.
All right. That will bring up the monsters. Number 2 attacking at you, Tosh, with the disadvantage because of your patient defense. That is a 17.
17 just hits.
That is 5, 10, 16 points of necrotic damage. 24.
24 will hit.
That is 18 points of necrotic damage. And the bite, 23.
That'll hit.
That is 4 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Here it comes. It's a Constitution saving throw. That's an 11.
You just made it. DC's 10. All right, number 3 is blind, so he is going to strength check to try to break the lid. He cannot. Number 1 is going after Karak. That is a 27.
That'll hit.
That is 21 points of damage. That is only a 16.
Nope.
And the bite is only a 14.
Nope.
All right, that's their turn. You're up, Croc.
All right. I gotta make a. I rolled a 14 on my concentration check. So spell is still up. I'm gonna take movement. I'm gonna move to here, just skirting around number 1. And then I'm going to let loose another moonbeam through both of them.
All
Easy
right.
19 con save, please. Or sunbeam, I should say, not moonbeam.
That's a different spell.
Oh, they both fail.
So they are both blinded. Ooh, that's a good roll. 12 plus 12 is 24. And 24 and 4 is 28, and 8 is 36, and 6 is 42 points of radiant to both of them.
Today's episode is brought to you by the number 42.
And that will destroy both of them. It's then that you'll realize that radiant damage seems to pack more of a punch.
Yep. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, Venfira,
Yeah.
please make a Constitution saving throw as you try to fight back against this paralysis.
8. My dice are mad at me. I used a different die because the last one failed.
You will feel the planar binding ripped from you.
Well, shit.
You will see, screaming and running towards you, a Goliath as you sink into the darkness, into the shadows, into Angramora.
Well, fuck.
And that will bring us to Tosh.
So, Tosh is just still engaged in combat, so he's just gonna attack the number 2. First swing, this quarterstaff is an 11, which is historically a miss, and an 18, I'm going to assume, is still historically a miss.
Yep.
And then I will spend a key point to go back into patient defense. And that is my turn.
He will attack you. 15.
That is a miss.
15.
Did you say 16?
No, 15.
No, 15 still misses.
15. I rolled 3 5s. All right, that is Karak.
range from here? I can't sunbeam him because Tosh is in the way. And there's almost no place I can get to that Tosh won't be in the way of the beam. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna cast. We're gonna upcast. Sorry, I can't find the spell I'm looking for. We're going to cast 5th level Guiding Bolt. At number 2 there. I actually have to roll that one. That is a nat 20.
Because of my arm and shoulder injury, I cannot raise the roof, so I will give you a proper golf clap.
Appreciate it. And so that is...
Is Guiding Bolt radiant energy?
It is.
Okay, just needed to know. Thank you.
Yep.
I took extra medication because my pain is very high. For those of you new, I'm a chronic pain patient, so sometimes I take pain medication. It's prescription, It's legal.
So, that's going to be 28 points of radiant. Does a crit double on an attack spell?
I play it that way.
So, 28, the 56 points of radiant, and Tosh gets it, and the next person to attack it gets advantage.
All right. That will bring up Vinfira.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself once more in Angramora, in the shadow dreaming, looking out over the gathered masses. Cutlass behind you, a hand on your shoulder, as you are still paralyzed. Please make a Constitution saving throw to attempt to break the paralyzation.
All right. Oh, 21.
You are no longer paralyzed, but you still cannot touch your magic.
Can I talk?
You can talk.
As soon as I have my magic again, I'm going to fucking kill you, my clear.
That's so sweet, Terry.
I'm gonna burn you to the ground. I'm gonna burn this whole fucking place to the ground.
And that will bring up Tosh.
So, yeah, now that I have wonderful advantage, thanks to my wonderful friend Karak Stalker. Karak Shadow Stalker. He's gonna take 2 swings. The first swing having advantage. No. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. That is a nat 20. So the damage will be great. We're rolling one die and doubling the result, or rolling 2 die and adding the...
That's a great point, because that's something I forgot to tell you all. You're supposed to remind me, Karak. What's the worst part about rolling a crit?
Determining which one?
Rolling shitty damage. So, today, since I didn't implement it and we've already had crits, we will not implement it. We will start it next session. Next session, it'll be 1 die max damage, and then you'll roll the second die and add that to it. So if your weapon's a 1d8, you'll get 8 plus another 1d8 to add to it.
Okay.
Very
cool.
For now, you roll it, multiply it.
Okay. So that's 8 bludgeoning damage. That is magical.
Okay.
The second attack is an 11.
That will miss.
Since I hit 1 attack, I am going to spend a key point and make 2 unarmed strikes. He didn't put on his knuckles today, so it's just his regular fists.
Okay. And
so with that, I'm going to make 2 unarmed strikes because of flurry of blows, because we always love a flurry of blows. So the first flurry of blows, that's an 18.
18 misses.
But the second one is a 27.
That hits.
Hell yeah. And since I hit with one of my flurry of blows, I am going to ask that you make... Where did it go? Make a... Hang on. I'm going to make it so it can't make reactions until the end of my next turn.
Alright. I failed that.
Oh, there's no save on that. It's either a dex save, a strength save, or you don't get to make reactions. So he hits you so that you can't make reactions. Dealing... Didn't do damage for that one. Go back up. 7 magical bludgeon damage, because his fists are considered magical at this point. And then he's gonna take, like, a few steps backwards away from this creature and look Karak in the eyes and point at it. Because he's kind of gotten to the point where he's done trying to fight this thing. And since he can't take reactions, he can't take an opportunity of attack because that is a reaction.
That is right. So you point at it. The creature, enraged, will charge because it's not stunned. Taking its attack. That is a 28.
That'll hit.
Ooh. 27 points of necrotic damage. Second attack. 22.
That'll hit.
18 points of necrotic damage. And the bite. Oh, I am so sorry, my friend. That is a crit. That'll be 48 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution save.
I am unconscious.
I still need the con save.
Demolish. And then a con save. There's a 24 on the con save.
You are good. That will bring up Karak.
Shit. Measure real quick. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Sunbeam. Con 19 save, please.
Fail.
He is blind, and he takes 14, 19, 21.
That'll do it. He's gone. Destroyed, burst into cinder and ash from the radiant energy, sending smoke billowing left and right throughout the catacombs. The creatures destroyed. Tosh, I need a death saving throw, please. Before you make that, Vinfira, you are in Angramora. You are being led towards the throne.
Like forcibly, I'm guessing.
Yes, forcibly led towards the throne.
You all really don't understand the word no, do you? Fucking assholes.
Okay. Now, Tosh, please make a death save.
That is a 7.
That is one failure. The monsters are dead. Karak, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna run over to Tosh. Oh, apparently I don't have that prepared. Fine, let's do that then. I run over to Tosh. I lay my hands on Tosh, and I cast a 5th level Cure Wounds. Actually, no, I take that back. No, yeah, I'll just do that. It'll be easier. And he gets 7, 14, and 5 is 19, and 4 is 23, 24 points of healing.
You feel that re-energization, that surge of the divine course through you, Tosh, restoring 24 health points back to you.
On your feet, we've got to go.
Yes, quite. Yes.
I grab Tosh. I'm dragging him towards where I killed number 3.
Okay.
I'm looking for the talisman, amulet, whatever that it was wearing that it blasted Venfira with.
It's there on the ground.
I snatch it up, and then I grab Tosh's arm, and I activate Word of Recall.
Whoom! You're standing in the grove. You arrive... Yes?
The necklace that he's picked up, does this necklace, since I was playing solitaire and had the vision of a necklace earlier, is this the same necklace?
No.
Okay.
I've been told I should let that loose in this game, and I said no. You will arrive seeing a Goliath standing there. What is the Goliath doing, Ren? You're muted.
I had to switch character sheets. Sorry. All right. So standing in front of you is a 7'3", blue-eyed, feminine-looking Goliath woman with white hair that has a purple streak running through it. She's got light tan skin, some tribal-ish looking tattoos on the upper part of her left arm. Who are all you?
I am Karak Shadowstalker. We're looking for our friend Venfira.
The girl.
Yes.
I was too late. She is gone.
Gone where?
The shadows have taken her.
Impossible. We bound her to this plate.
I watched it happen. I've traveled far to protect her. Bid by my goddess to do so, and I have failed her.
I need to
Is Karak
interject
currently
something.
wearing the ring?
Yes.
What's going on?
The shadows, they took Venfira.
God damn it. Okay, fine. Just don't put me back in my old body.
You want to be in a different body. We'll have to see what we can do about that. Zaraj isn't with us. and we're no longer on the island. We're back in the Tusk Spire. When they attempted to break the planar binding on Venfira the first time to shift her to Angramora, it activated the spell, which would have brought her back to where the spell was cast, which was here. So I used my spell, the Word of Recall, to bring Tosh, and you as a ring here. Tyr, do I know if there's a druid in the village in the orc tribe?
Give me a history check. And I just want to interject here that Ren did not know this was coming. They were told to have an alternate character sheet prepared in case something went awry. So this wasn't a bait and switch plan. That's why they're giving me the evil eye.
It's fine. It's fine.
24 on my history check.
There are multiple druids in the tribe.
I think we can still accommodate you, Dandelion. And then there's this, and I hold up, not only touching it by the cord. One of the Vexes was wearing this.
What is a Vex?
An umbral creature of the Shadow Realm. Like a bipedal werewolf with 4 arms, made of pure shadow.
This sounds foul.
They are.
It is.
It emitted some sort of beam that hit Venfira.
I'm sorry. I am very hurt and been dragged into this whole thing. I didn't catch your name, Goliath woman.
I didn't give it.
Perfect. So then possibly at this point, this is where normally in conversation you would tell me it, since you're considering somebody you decided that you are going to protect this woman that has been our friend and is my pseudo-orcish sister. Who the fuck are you and why are you, who are you?
I am Lina, Mercy Giver, Kidanalio, of the Ragnacorn Mountains. I am here because Goddess Oriana bids me be here. It is my job to protect the girl. I have failed in that duty, but I swear on my life I will help to get her back.
Good. I'll hold you to that. If this is some sort of trick, I will take your life personally.
She will take a knee in front of you, placing her sword tipped down into the ground, looking up at you. I am a paladin of Oriana. I will get the girl back, or I will die trying. This is my vow to you, Orc.
Great. We have a god warrior now.
I'm just gonna. I give Tosh the squinty eye at that because. Yeah.
You're not a god warrior. You're a warrior for God. There's a difference.
I'd like to insight check that vow. Just. I'm pretty sure I believe 16 plus 10, 26.
She is dead fucking serious.
Then rise and be welcome, Lina.
Lina.
That's what I said.
To the Orc Druids!
I am... As I said, I am Karak. I am priest of Lamargash, goddess of storms. My village is just there. Follow us.
As you wish.
And I look back at Tosh and say, also in my head so Dandy can hear, I'm hopeful that after a bit of rest, if this thing, pointing at the necklace, is of the Shadow Realm, perhaps I can use it as a focus to transport us there bodily, and we can rescue her.
No more old gods. Going now into the belly of the beast to save our friend off of a throne of shadow. What could go wrong? He'll follow you into the village.
A lot could go wrong. Metal one.
I will, as we're walking towards the village, I'll blow a 4th level spell slot to cast Sending. Oh wait, no, I've still got a 3rd left, haven't I? Yeah, I got 1 left. I'll blow my last 3rd level spell slot to cast Sending to my sister and alert her to our arrival and that things have gone badly this evening for us, and that I need a druid.
The 100 or so steps it takes, you will get there. There will be 3 druids waiting, along with your sister.
I will greet my sister. We are hurt and we are missing friends. Tonight has been bad, but when I look at the druids, hopefully one of you is versed enough. I have an unusual request. My friend, the gnome who slew Gorgokush, has perished. We have means, we have everything we need to bring them back, but they do not wish to return in their former body. Can you, I believe Zaraj called the spell, reincarnate them?
One of them will step forward. Yes, brother. This can be done. Do you have something of their body?
Oh, yes. I take off the bag of holding. I reach in with both hands, and I grab. I think about Dandy, and I grab Dandy like under the armpits, and I lift Dandy's body out.
Oh my! It will take time.
I know. Dandy, we're going to go quiet for a while. And I pull the ring off of my finger. Their soul resides here.
Okay. The druids will take the body and go into the elder's tent, closing the flaps.
Lena will watch all of this, look at Karak. Do orcs usually keep their dead in bags like that?
No. We wanted to raise her immediately upon her demise, but she wanted some time to think on it and has decided that she does not wish to return to that body.
Such wishes must be granted.
Yes. So we took steps to make sure the body did not decompose until the decisions were made about what path we would take.
That is honorable of you, and merciful. Oriana would approve.
Now, let us eat, let us drink, let us rest. For tomorrow, perhaps, we go to Angramora.
We will do what must be done.
Time will pass. Sorry, go ahead, Tosh.
Tell me, Lena, have you ever tried a cucumber soup?
I do not recall ever having such a thing, no.
Well, you are in for a treat. Karak, where's that cauldron?
I'll break out the cauldron and set it up.
Okay. Sorry, Pain.
Yeah. Do your thing.
So time will pass. the druids stepping from the tent. It is finished. They will open the flaps, and there will stand. We'll find out next time, because we're going to pause right here.
Oh, you bastard!
That was good.
That was good. No, totally, yeah.
Oh, guys, did you have fun?
Very much so.
So, for those of you that don't know, when we were doing our Session 0 stuff for all this, over a year ago, I asked each player what their character wanted, what they wanted to achieve with their character. And Alice said she wanted Dandy to be broken. Like, broken. I think I accomplished. I hope I did so in a pleasing way.
I tip my hat to you, sir.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for playing at my table. It was absolutely blast DMing you. And to you in the audience, thank you so much for watching. We definitely appreciate you. For those catching this on podcast or the video on demand on YouTube, like and leave a comment. Like, nobody comments. We'd like to know if you like it. Yeah, so let's remind people who they are, who we are, where they can find us, and let's get the hell out of here.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley. I was the voice of Finfira and then Lena tonight. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hello, Internet. It's me, Patrick, the voice of Tosh. You can find me on Twitter at PeculiarPatrick.
Hi everyone, I'm Alice, the voice of Dandy Santhy Jumping Eagle Box Pincushion Monfrey Shadow Stalker, and you can find me on Twitter at Cap'n Cupcake.
Hi gamers, I'm still Locke Clark, and you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patients when I'm not playing Karak Shadowstalker. At Locke Unruly, that's Locke with an H.
And I'm Tyr the DM. World's okayest DM. Have the shirt to prove it. And you can find me on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. Remember that things get tough, times get hard, and we all face our challenges. Remember that you're not alone. Find someone that loves you and let them be a light in their strength. You deserve it. Until you can be a light in their strength for someone else. Remember that love and inclusion, these are the torches that light a path to a better tomorrow. Come join us and be torchbearers. And until next time, live a life to make yourself proud. We'll see you next week.